What if the fire that destroyed your past was lit by the very people sworn to protect you? Imagine standing in the ashes of a burnt-out building, the air still thick with the acrid smell of charred wood and gasoline, knowing that the evidence you need to solve a murder has been turned to dust. This is the gritty, high-stakes reality for Detective David Wolfe in Smoked Out, the sixth installment in Jeff Carson's gripping David Wolfe mystery thriller series. If you are looking for an audiobook that blends small-town secrets with big-city corruption and relentless police procedural action, this is the listen that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Carson masterfully crafts a narrative that moves from the quiet, snow-covered streets of Whitefish, Montana, to the dark underbelly of organized crime, forcing listeners to question who can be trusted when the lines between law enforcement and criminal enterprise blur. The story begins with a suspicious fire at a local business, a blaze that initially looks like an accident but quickly reveals itself as arson. When a body is found in the rubble, Detective David Wolfe is called in to investigate. But this is no ordinary case. The victim is connected to a string of unsolved crimes that reach back years, and the clues point toward a powerful syndicate operating in the shadows of the community. As Wolfe digs deeper, he finds his path blocked at every turn by bureaucratic red tape, intimidated witnesses, and corrupt officials who seem more interested in covering up the truth than uncovering it. The tension escalates when Wolfe realizes that the arsonist is not just hiding evidence, but sending a message: stop digging or burn next. What makes Smoked Out such a compelling audiobook experience is its atmospheric depth and the rugged determination of its protagonist. The narration captures Wolfe's weary cynicism and his unwavering moral compass, allowing listeners to feel the chill of the Montana winter and the heat of the investigation. The audiobook format enhances the sensory immersion, making you hear the crackle of the flames, the crunch of snow under boots, and the tense silence of an interrogation room. You are not just observing the investigation, you are living it alongside Wolfe, feeling the frustration of dead ends and the adrenaline of breakthroughs. The contrast between the serene beauty of the landscape and the ugly violence of the crime creates a dynamic atmosphere that keeps you engaged. The character development adds another layer of intrigue. Wolfe is not just a detective, he is a man haunted by his own past failures and driven by a need for justice that borders on obsession. His relationships with his team, particularly his partner and his superiors, are tested by the pressure of the case, revealing bonds of loyalty and cracks of distrust. The villains are not mere thugs, but sophisticated operators who use the system against itself, making them formidable adversaries. This moral complexity keeps the listener guessing, as there are no clear-cut heroes or villains, only people making difficult choices in a compromised